This entire conference is proudly presented and organised by CBS Systems Corp, a leading provider of complete web business solutions since 2007. From CRM to e-commerce, sales commission to ticketing, we build smarter, scalable solutions for the future of business. At CBS Systems, our products are built to power your business forward. CBS CRM, simplify customer management with powerful, intuitive tools. CDS e-commerce, launch and manage your online business effortlessly. CDS sales commission, automate incentive tracking and streamline sales payouts. CDS ticketing, deliver fast, efficient customer support with smart ticketing solutions. CDS conference, host and manage virtual events with ease and professionalism. Smart tools, seamless experience. That's the CBS advantage. Now, let's take a closer look at the powerful products that make it all happen. Shall we begin?
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the video. So let's move on to the next topic. It's a paper presentation. So let's start with Mahatma Montessori School intro video.
Mahatma Schools, founded in 1983 in Madurai, stand as a beacon of holistic and progressive education. With a strong blend of values, innovation and academic excellence, they nurture students into responsible global citizens. From foundational learning to life skills, Mahatma Schools foster creativity, discipline and digital fluency across CBSE and matric curricula. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Mahatma Schools for their unwavering support and collaboration in making this conference a success. We're truly honoured by the support of Mahatma Schools, and we look forward to building a strong and inspiring partnership together.
Thank you. I'd like to welcome the coordinators from Mahatma Global Gateway, Mr. Karthik, as well as Mr. Balamurali, assistant teacher. I would like to hand over the session to Mr. Karthik and Mr. Balamurali. You can carry on with your paper discussion. The students, the participants, those who are presenting their papers, there is an announcement from the management. See, you can post your questions and queries in the WhatsApp number which have been provided to you. We will give you the answer through WhatsApp. Thank you.
Good morning, Peri. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course, Mr. Jai. We can hear you.
I hope that I'm audible to everyone. So I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Predictive, and I'm from Mahatma Global Gateway CBS in Madurai. And I will be talking about usages of AI in medical industry. So is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So usages of AI in medical industry. As we know, medical industry is a very important industry because what it gives is saving millions of lives. And using AI to enhance it will be a game changer in the industry. Now, before using AI, we have to understand what is the current state of the medical industry. As we all know, medical industry has always been in the front line of the newspapers, mostly in the recent years since COVID-19. And most importantly, it's in the front line because it finds the medicines to cure diseases. But is it fast and efficient? That's the question. For every medicine, there are many possibilities, and researchers has to check every possibility manually, and this takes a lot of time. And this is exactly where we are going to use it. So how are we going to use AI? Instead of doing this entire work manually, instead of making researchers do the research manually by hand and checking the result of each and every possible, what we are going to do is create an artificial intelligence entity. Well, for reference, I hope that many of you have seen the Mission Impossible movie Part 6, in which the main antagonist is not a human but an AI entity. Now, what I say that we have to create such an entity. And the primary focus of this entity is to take a medicine, view all the possibilities of it, and run the results of it simultaneously at the same time. this will effectively reduce the time of the research that we are doing, and it can give faster and better medicines. And this will be a huge great change in the medical industry. To achieve this, AI is not only important, we also need quantum computing. And what is quantum computing? We will discuss it in the next slide. And AI can not only be used here, AI can also be used to assist doctors and nurses. And this can reduce their workload and make the works of doctors and nurses efficient. So next up, we are coming to quantum computing. Quantum computing is a very, very complex topic. If we start to talk about it, we can talk about it for hours. So instead of going in very deep about it, I will just give a glimpse of it. Quantum computing is a computer that explores quantum mechanical phenomena of small scales. Physical math that exhibits properties of both particles and waves, and quantum computing take advantage of this behavior using specialized hardware. Quantum computing is very much connected to quantum physics. Anyone who understands quantum physics or interested in quantum physics will understand how a quantum computer works exactly. It uses the mechanics of the quantum world, not the physical world, but rather the quantum world to run all its functions. And this is why quantum computing is very necessary. Quantum computing is much faster than the normal computers that we use, because instead of checking all the possibilities one by one, it will check all the possibilities at the same time simultaneously, and it will reduce the time of finding the result of anything. And the current quantum computers that we have are the Google's Willow. Willow is a very powerful quantum computer, just in the early stage, but still very powerful for its time. Next up, we have a very, very controversial topic. Can AI replace humans in medical industry? Some say that AI will replace doctors and make them jobless, for which I disagree. It cannot replace the jobs of doctors and nurses. Why? Because medical industry is not just an industry which gives you medicines, which creates medicines or produces medicine. It's an industry where you need a lot of thinking and creativity, because what you are dealing with in the medical industry are lives. You have to save lives. You have to find cures to yourself. And to do that, you need a lot of creativity and you need a lot of abstract thinking. As you all know, this is exactly what AI lacks. It can never replace humans in the medical industry or in any industry which is related to biology. So AI will always be an assistant to those working in the field and not a step over. It's something that I want everyone to understand. So what's the final decision? What should be our final resolution? It's the correct time to decide, because we are in the early stages of developing and very, very powerful AI tools, which will be very useful for us in the future. To achieve this dream, we have to invest a lot of money, time, and knowledge. With proper investment, we can achieve this dream. And is time and money only the important factors? No. You also need proper research and intellectual investment. When I say intellectual investment, we people have to invest our knowledge and all our intellects project so that we can achieve this dream. This is the right time to do this, and if we achieve this dream, then millions of lives can be saved. So finally,
Thank you, Mr. Jay. That was a
yes.
nice presentation from you. If you have
Yes,
any queries further, okay, you can post it in WhatsApp. Thank you.
yes.
Can we have the next participant, please?
Good morning, everyone. I hope I am audible.
Yes, Mr. Karthikeyan, you
Yes.
can go ahead.
So, good morning, everyone. I am Karthikeyan from Mahatma Global Gateway, CBSE Madurai. So, my research was on AI applications in traffic management. So, before we go into what the traffic management system is about, let's get into the issue with traffic management, especially in India. So, let me share my screen. Mm. So what is the problem with traffic management in India? So this problem exists primarily in metropolitan cities in India like Bangalore, Chennai, especially Bangalore, and then Chennai, Mumbai, where our traffic management systems are very inefficient. They don't adapt to real time situations that are existing. It's like so inefficient that people are stuck on hours in traffic daily, and the negative effects of people stuck in traffics which are is mainly that thing that it reduces the productivity of the city. Being stuck in traffic is a very unproductive task as we know. Instead of working in a job, people are delayed to go to their job because they're stuck in traffic. This is very unproductive, especially people who are self-employed. They need to get to time to their workplace. Otherwise, they could be fined for delaying the work. And reduces the productivity of the entire city. And another economic environmental issue that comes with traffic congestion is greenhouse gases emission. As we know, vehicles are one of the major contributors of greenhouse gas emissions. And a lot of the vehicle greenhouse gas emission comes from vehicles idling in traffic. Let me give an example. If a vehicle needs to travel for 1 hour from destination A to destination B, but if they're stuck in traffic for half an hour, that's 1.5 hours of runtime, which is half an hour extra of runtime, which produces extra CO2 emissions that we don't need. So environment gets affected a lot. Another thing is traffic violations are sometimes not detected, and reduces the safety in roads. So this is where we could implement AI in increasing the efficiency of traffic management in India. So with my research, I came up with Astro, which stands for Autonomous System for Traffic Regulation and Optimization. So this is a system that would balance the traffic in the road network. For example, we know that morning people from residential area go to commercial or industrial area to their work. And using this data, the system balances the road network based on traffic. So people tend to take the shortest route from residential area to the industry. So that shortest route, that road gets congested. So the system balances the network by giving alternative roads to some portion of the vehicles. So the load is balanced across the road network. Secondly, it detects the traffic violators and registers their number plate. So they'll be charged next time, and it will stop them from committing the traffic violation. Secondly, in metropolitan cities, emergency services are often delayed due to traffic. So the system could easily create a corridor for emergency vehicles to go through. Emergency vehicles like ambulances, fire trucks, police, etc. So this will also help the citizens there, and big environmental impact would be there, as now vehicles won't be idling in the traffic, and greenhouse gas emissions will be reduced drastically. And the implementation of this idea would be very easy, since many metropolitan cities have traffic cameras through which traffic violators are already detected. But so we could use Astro could be implemented in these security cameras to balance the network too, and create ways for clear corridors for emergency vehicles. And the system could also be expanded into various other management aspects that we would need. This will drastically improve the efficiency of traffic management in a city, since AI will be better than humans as it trains, because we are going to use reinforcement training, which means it will train on train every day based on what it sees in real life. So the benefits of Astro would be, as I said, improve traffic efficiency, enhance road safety since it detects the traffic violators, and we will have drastically reduce the CO2 emissions. And again, the city would be way more productive than what it is, and this is economic benefit for the city. So thank you everyone.
And thank you, Mr. Karthikeyan. So shall we have the next participant? Mr. Asper,
Morning, everyone. I'm Venkat and this is Mehul. So today we are going to present about digital twins. We just share.
if you can go ahead with your topic.
So today we are
Is
going to
the,
give a speech about
sorry,
artificial intelligence influence on
Is the presenter
digital
name
twins.
is Afsar?
So what are
I-
digital twins?
I could see
Digital
the name
twins
as Hari
are
Karthik.
virtual models of physical assets, systems, or processes allowing data scientists to run personnel to run simulations and gain real-time insights. So it's basically like digital twins on steroids, but with AI we can optimize the flow further, right? So how AI analyzes digital twins? So AI actually analyzes the algorithms data from digital twins, identify patterns, predict future behavior, and optimize performance. So AI will enhance digital twins to predict the future behavior of digital twins. The benefits of combining digital twins and AI. Predictive maintenance. AI can analyze data from digital twins to predict potential failures and schedule maintenance proactively. So we can proactively maintain the data. Performance optimization. AI can identify areas for improvement and optimize the performance of physical assets and processes. Real-time monitoring. Digital twins powered by AI provide real-time insights into status and performance of physical assets. So it's like, for example, sorry, take an aeroplane engine, for example. By using AI, we can proactively simulate engines inside our computer. But comparing to normal digital twins, this will be much efficient because we can predict coming very fastly in terms of improved decision making. AI-powered insights from digital twins enable better decision making and resource allocation, so that we can actually reduce wastage, stuff like that. So examples of digital twin is used in manufacture and predictive maintenance. It predicts the system failure before it occurs. And in transportation, it optimizes the traffic flow and tells it where the traffic is going to be before the traffic occurs. In energy, it monitors and optimizes the performance of plants, wind farms, and other energy assets. Healthcare simulates the patient's condition, predicting treatment outcomes, and tells the treatment to be taken before something happens. Types of digital twins. Component twin. The lowest level of digital twin technology focuses on individual parts of the component. Just like I said, you can see a aeroplane engine here, not the engine, but the accelerator. So it basically, provides a digital version of the actual model, and we can test various, simulation on it, like aerodynamic system. For example, there's a software called MATLAB, and we can already implement AI models in the MATLAB using a MATLAB's programming language, so that we can get a better insights before we actually produce the models. It will obviously result in reduce of the prototyping stuff like that. We can actually produce much successful products. So product asset, which focuses on the entire product or asset, such as machine or a building. So say for example, we are building say for example, we are building a tower like a bridge and before building, we can test the foundation, the strength of the foundation and stuff like that. Just like BMI models. We can prototype in the CAD software itself, right? Before we actually make it. And AI actually accelerates this process by being more precise test results. System twin. represents a complex system such as a manufacturing plant or a power grid. Processes digital focuses on specific process such as manufacturing process or work. So it's the same. So implementation phases where digital value is used in design and development. As Harikatik said, we can design an aeroplane engine or a building, and then data integration and connectivity. So connecting digital data to real-time sources. We can connect digital data to real-time sources to predict the outcomes, monitoring and analysis. Digital then continuously monitors and analyzes the data to tell what's the problem or what can be developed to do better. Visualization and simulation. As Harikarthik told, we can do it on an aeroplane engine, so we can run simulations on the engine and see what's the problem in it. Optimization and continuous improvement. Using insight from digital data, we can optimize the performance and upgrade it.
Mr. Harikarthik,
Thank you,
actually,
sir.
it's time to complete your presentation. Okay, thank you. I'd like to get the next participant. Irene.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Irene.
Yeah.
Am I audible? So, good morning, presenters and attendees. I'm Irene. I'm Bhavika. And we're from Mahatma Global Gateway CBS. Today, we're going to be presenting a PPT on animation, graphics, and video games. So, let's start with what is animation. So animation is a process that creates the illusion of movement by using a series of images or frames. It's an art form and it's used in entertainment, advertising, and teaching. So what are the types of animation? First is traditional animation, which is hand-drawn or painted pictures which are photographed and projected on celluloid sheets. You can see this used in Disney and other animations. Second is motion graphics, which are animated graphic designs that are used in movement of text, images, and shapes to convey information or tell a story. Next is graphic design, which are used to create visual content using elements like images, colors, etc. Many websites use this method to promote their brands or any other stuff. And fourth is user interface design or UI design, which is visual and interactive elements of digital products aiming to create a user-friendly and enhance the overall experience for the user. Next, we come to graphics. Graphics refers to visual elements used to present information or enhance communication. They help make complex information easier to understand and more engaging. Uses of graphics. Graphics are used in many fields: communication, education, marketing, and advertising environment, and etc. Now, types of graphics. First, computer graphics. It is the creation of manipulation and display of visual content using computers. Next is bitmap graphics. They are also called as raster graphics. They are images made up of tiny dots called pixels. Each pixel has its own colors. Next are vector graphics. Vector graphics are images made using mathematical formulas to create shapes like lines, curves, and polygons. They can also be converted back to bitmap graphics. It is used for advertising and branding. It creates exciting visuals of designs. Next, I'll give sorry. Next is graphic design. Graphic design is a deliberate selection, creation, or arrangement of typography or other elements to create visual design. And let's move on to video games. So, what are video games? Video games are electronic games played on devices like smartphones, gaming consoles, or computers, where as players interact with user interface to control the movement of avatars and generate visual feedback on a display. So, some examples I have given here are The Sims 4, Minecraft, and Fortnite. Next is like the benefits of video games. Like playing video games can offer various benefits, including improved conjugative skills, problem-solving abilities, and even mental health support while fostering social interaction and creativity. And it's good if we play video games at a moderation, and it can strengthen our senses like memory, attention, and it helps us with processing speed. How is AI useful in this? Training AI models, games, and animation creates a stimulated environments where AI can learn and make decisions safely and efficiently. Computer visions. Graphics help AI recognize and interpret visual data like objects, faces, or gestures. So that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Irene and Shoshana. That was a nice presentation. The topic was so good. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.